Hey guys, it's Sierra and welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so today we're gonna be speaking about my favorites for the month. There aren't that many that I really liked this month, to be honest. I just have a few, but the ones that I have been reaching for every single day. So if that's something that you're interested in, please continue to watch. But before we continue to watch, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to see you guys back on my channel. Cue the transition. Guys, do you think I could do this entire video with very minimal editing? I'm praying. Fingers crossed. One, I'm gonna keep it real. These lights will have me sweating, okay? Number two is I really don't wanna edit for a few hours. I just don't. Like, I love talking and filming, but the editing process is just really, really long. So before I sweat out of my shirt and then have to edit for another 3 hours, let's make this speedy. So the first product that I want to speak about that I absolutely love this month is a recommendation by Smith & Marsh. I'll leave her channel link down below, but it is the Lawless Summer Skin Velvet Matte Bronzer, and the shade that I use is Golden Hour. Guys, let me tell you something about this. This is special. This blends beautifully. I don't know what their secret sauce is. Here's the packaging, which is lovely. I don't know what their secret sauce is, but whatever it is, it's amazing. It beats for sure the secret sauce at In-N-Out. It definitely beats it for sure. And honestly, I saw a couple of people talking about it and I was just like, the hype. And guys, you have to try these bronzers out. I'm not kidding. They blend so well that I'm like, dang, do I even need a brush? Maybe I can just put it, don't put it on with your hands. Don't do that, but I mean, dang, these blend out. The next product that I wanted to speak about is another one that I hear people speaking about all the time, and I never really got my hands on it. It was kind of one of those things where I'm like, should I get it? And then I got it, okay? And it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Boom, and this is what it looks like right here. I have it in the shade Warm 10, and it's not my shade, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little too warm for me, so if you're using me as a shade reference, don't get this shade. Don't do it. I just haven't had time to go get another shade in this foundation. But I'll still make it work. I'll use a concealer that is more neutral, and I kind of balance it out, but it is a little bit too warm. I really like it, guys. It does say that it is a matte foundation. I would say that it's matte, but I would say that it's a breathable matte. I do think it's full coverage. I love the coverage on this. They do have a good amount of shades. I like it. I do still like the Shiseido Synchro Skin better than this one. And that's because the Shiseido Synchro Skin does not sit into the lines around my nose as much as this one does. Shiseido Synchro Skin is just like on a whole nother, it's on a whole nother wavelength, guys. It's like, I don't know what type of sorcery they put in that foundation, but overall, I think that this is a very solid foundation. So if you've been thinking about getting this, I would just go ahead and purchase it, go ahead, bite the bullet and purchase it. I also really like this packaging, guys. Like, this packaging is like, dang girl, you cute, you real cute. Next, I wanted to talk about was another product that I kept hearing people speak about, and that is the Boom. Focus. Can't even focus on it. Couldn't even focus on it. She couldn't even focus on it. It was too pretty. It is the Bare Necessities palette by Colourpop. Guys, I brought my ring light down so you can see the colors a little bit more. But look at these shades, guys. Look at the shades on this here bad boy. Don't mind the fact that I put brown in with the black. It's not a big deal. Let's move forward. Ring light's back up, okay. I think that I'm mad at myself because I slept on this palette for so long. Girl, why did you sleep on this? Like, what were you doing? The next product I want to speak about is Dirty, of course, because I just used it. But it is the Face by Kareem sponge. And if you didn't watch this video, I'll have it linked in the cards. But this is a beauty sponge, right? But it reminds me of the Beauty Blender and the Real Technique sponge. If you put them together, it is so good. I don't even understand why I like this sponge so much, but I do, and I do. and you should get it. It's $8, way cheaper than a beauty blender. I even said in the video that I don't like to put my foundation on with a sponge, but this sponge blends it out so well. If you guys are in the market for a new sponge that is not the beauty blender, I will go ahead and try this one out. I'm telling you, this one and the Juno & Co. Velvet Sponges, chef's kissy kiss, boo. The next two things I want to speak about are two setting sprays. This one right here is the Pop Beauty Makeup Magnet Mist. Guys, this has been one of my favorite setting sprays for a few years. I found it randomly at a CVS one day and I was just like, wow, this is so good. I love the spray on this. Look at that. You see that? Oh, it does kind of have like a slight minty scent to it. It is beautiful. It gives the nicest, most beautiful finish to your face. It's not too dewy, it's not matte, it's just right in the middle. It just like melts everything in so beautifully. I love this and I buy this in bulk. Like I'll buy 3 at a time when I do order them, and I order it right from the Pop Beauty website. So I'll leave a link down below, popbeauty.com. Go pick you some. This is not sponsored. This is just a really good setting spray that I honestly don't hear about at all. Like nobody talks about it, and we need to talk about it because it's that good. Next is the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. This is a new one. It just came out recently, and I really like this one too, guys. This one is a beautiful setting spray. I don't know what it has in here, but it's good. It's really good. I haven't used this as a primer yet. You can use it as that too. I've only used this as a setting spray, and every time I use this as a setting spray, I'm always like, girl, where have you been? Where have you been? And the last thing that I want to speak about is the Colourpop Freckle Pen. So I bought this pen in soft brown and the deepest shade too, which I think is dark brown. I really like this pen, guys, in soft brown. I don't like it in the deepest shade. I think it's a little bit too deep, but this freckle pen is so cute and it's super inexpensive. I think they're $6 on Colourpop. This beats out Freck, I think, in my opinion, by a mile, because Freck is way more expensive and it really does the same job as this freckle pen would. To be honest, you could just really use some eyeshadow and just dip it on your face. I like the fact that it hasn't dried out, and that was one of my concerns when buying the pen, and I was like, oh Lord, this is gonna be one of those, you're gonna use it one time, the next time you go to use it, it's totally dried out. It didn't do that, especially when dealing with these felt tip marker type pencils, they can dry out. But this one, it's so good. I really like this right here. Like, it's just good. It's just good. It gives really natural freckles. Not that mine look very natural today. I kind of went ham sandwich for no reason at all, guys. Like, I was just in a mood and I just went like super intense freckles. You could be me if you wanted to, but you don't have to be me is what I'm saying. You could go ahead and be a little bit more discreet with your freckles. I was just not in the mood for that today. If you are my shade, I would stick with the soft brown. I wouldn't go dark unless you just want to be that girl. You can do whatever you want. It's your face, but I would probably stick with the soft brown if it were me. So that's it, guys. I also want to say, as a disclaimer to this video, I messed with my camera settings again. I'm looking at the monitor and this lighting is a little bit jacked. I'm just saying I messed up again. I'm gonna leave all the products down below, but I'm also gonna leave my camera and my lens down below so you can help your girl out, because she is struggling on this camera bus, okay? She's just struggling, okay? Help me, help myself. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace! Wig hair.